the seals. My life? Okay, there we go. Decided to start stream earlier than I had scheduled because, well, I was just waiting for the most for it to start and decided to just might as well hop right in. Out of impatience and not really planning on using the funny, almost joking starting soon screen that I made. Because I'm not a big enough YouTuber that I'd actually really need big enough content creator that I'd actually really need a starting soon screen. So I just made small intentionally low quality than my current goals for today is to beat Pantheon 2 all bindings and beat Pantheon 3 no bindings. Because I have so far never managed to clear Pantheon 3 all bindings, so and I kinda wanna although I do intend on making it a bit interesting for Pantheon 1 and 2, for making them all bindings, because that makes it actually a decent challenge. The other Pantheons are already challenged enough that I haven't managed to beat them all bindings before, and I've never even beaten Pantheon before no bindings. So this series is intended, well, at least mod series that I'm starting up is intended to be me actually first clearing the Pantheons just in general. And I'm just making Pantheon 1 and 2 have a bit more interest to them. Because I plan to switch back over to my playthrough profile, my true ending playthrough profile, and it's been unfortunate that I didn't have one number at that time to make that into a series, but once I beat Pantheon 2 all bindings and Pantheon 3 no bindings, I plan on switching back over to my true ending playthrough profile and beating Godhome from where I was at Godhome in there, because that's how far I got in Godhome on my true ending profile. You could probably hit him there. It's just like when he's doing the dive down, it's just like it's much more effort than it's worth. But I kind of want to try, because there's almost definitely a window of opportunity to hit him in enough space and to do so safely. Oh, whoops. Might as well heal here. Maybe get back in my old habits of salvaging by and right up there. Whoops. Been kind of discharged. Got him. Oblobby's next. At least it's not too bad yet, just pretty decently decent already. I find it makes all levels harder when they're desynced because just the storm lasts longer, although the thing that really makes all levels hard for me is I just struggle to focus on multiple projectiles coming from different directions. I don't know why. Like, I'm able to see them perfectly fine and avoid them. I just struggle to do it. Might be a bit of a bad time to in there. I was about to say dodged, and then I immediately took one straight to the face. Oh god, get out of here. Oh, die. Okay, you know what? I've left myself in a precarious position, but it is against Mantis Lords. One of the most forgiving bosses, because they're kind of almost a training boss. That is one of my favorite bosses that I have pretty much memorized their moves. Doesn't mean I can't lose to them. I did last stream. Well, I did last stream. Maybe I should have done it here. I'll do it this time. Oh, they popped up higher that time since I was in the air when they were slashing down. Oh, I was too high. Take the easier, more guaranteed avoidance route there. Since it's not like I'm trying to, since it's not like I was trying to heal there. Whoops, I was facing the wrong way when I slashed. Whoops. I think one of the most important lessons to learn is to not be greedy with a lot of things. If you think you might struggle to miss something, don't go for it. Or if you think you might struggle to hit something, don't go for it because it's more worth having the health. At least for me, who ends up panic healing a lot when I'm low health. I started healing late. Now back to the Mantis Lord. It's a similar thing that I had with them in the Nail Masters. Always bow back to them. Ooh. Been a while since I fought Marbu. This could actually be a bit difficult. I normally don't have much difficulty with Marbu, but that isn't guaranteed to always be a consistent thing that never changes. Whoops. See, like... Oh god, I didn't predict that. See, like, I think I might lose to Maru here. Ah. Well, that was the first attempt of the day. God, my hair is wet, and because I have long hair, it just keeps falling in front of my face. I keep brushing it out, it's pretty annoying. It is a choice to have long hair, though. The negative effects of having it is something I have to deal with for wanting to see how I look with long hair. Whoops. That was kind of odd and unexpected. He only took one hit, but instead of being launched back away from it, he was just launched right to the opposite side past it. I just realized, no, this is Crystal Guardian, not Enraged Guardian. I was just like, wait a minute, I just realized I'm currently at a health amount where if I take a single hit, I'll be dead. What am I doing? I had pressed the button to start healing without thinking about it, and then I immediately stopped, but because my guy was uncrouching because he wasn't healing, well, because I stopped the heal, it didn't let me jump. Maybe I would have been able to get out of that if I just spammed jump. Whoops. You know, maybe I can make like a compilation of deaths into YouTube short. Entitle it something like, so my Pantheon runs are going great, how about yours, or something like that. It's a long title that probably won't get too many views, but I think it could be something to upload. Aw, crap. Am I really gonna lose to 0 now? Now, if I actually play cautiously, I should be able to make it through Crystal Guardian. It's just a shame that this is one of the bosses I'm most impatient against. Whoops. That was just not playing well. I backed away from him, but I backed up too far because I had hopped, when he had hopped. Now, maybe I should play a bit more cautiously, because I'm playing very impatiently, because I just want to get past the initial stages to get farther into a run. But because of that, I'm not making it farther into a run. Hit a second time, nice. Almost hit him into stuff, which is a bit dangerous. Whoops, that was meant to be, Thistle Shriek. Got him. You know, the thing is, the difficulty will actually increase for me once I make it past Pantheon 3 and switch over to my two-ending playthrough profile, because that doesn't have all the mask shards. Doesn't have all the charms either, but I think I have all the charms that I'd actually be using. But this does not have all the mask shards. Sometimes just telling yourself to play better really does work. I'm grateful that it does. I probably forgot not to this for there. Thought for a second he was about to start charging, and I thought I greatly messed up. Ooh, perfect. Got max amount of hits on him, I'm pretty sure, because he went into stun. First hit. Although, if he had charged through, I think I might have gotten Luckily, you have enough air mobility to easily that still. Yeah, I plan to start streaming much more consistently. I'm thinking about potentially doing vlogging or something. Of course, I'd be wearing a mask while doing it, but the thing is, I think I'd just be, like, uploading YouTube video vlogs instead of live streaming vlogs, just because of data costs and everything. Still, in any clips that would make it into the video, I'd be wearing a mask. Because I just think, like, hiking up a mountain while wearing a mask and recording it would just be really fun. It would be cool if it was also live, but that's something that I think would be more fun if I actually got viewers doing it. And this is something that I just think would be fun to do, and I don't really expect to get much viewers out of it. I'd be happy if I did, but I'd be surprised if I did. Yo, don't hit me. Play it safely. Just back off me, don't kill the extra hit out of green. Oh shoot, whoa, I think they're getting faster. Either that or it's just perfectly timed to make the similar noise to when they're firing really, really fast. It's a bad time to do the battlefield. Walked through a bullet storm and came out unharmed. It's a miracle. Bit of a bad time to heal, but it ended up fine. Ooh, I almost got hit by that one. Yeah, I don't know why I find just this so much easier to dodge. Like, it's much, much faster. And even before, the projectiles aren't much, even if there's more of them. But I just find this so much easier to dodge. Doesn't mean I don't get hit by it. But... I backed off too early. One hit. Whoops. I waited slightly longer to do more. It would be cool if you could slash the bubbles out of the air. You know, I was thinking the time... That's called an autopilot mode without actually looking at the screen. Because I was completely focused on the fact of what I was going to say, and I was thinking that Paintmaster Shio would be I was thinking Spellmaster for them, but Paintmaster Shield would be the only real difficult boss during this during this Pantheon, but Nosk is in there actually. Nosk's not too difficult if you just play cautiously, but that could be said for a lot of the Hollow Knight bosses, and I'm a bit too greedy for my own good. Whoops, slashed down too early. Well, at least they give me a good chance to heal immediately. Another one? Okay. Never mind. I should have just dashed through that. I had started healing too late. I'll just dash out and take the easier avoidance. As you can see, I have a preference to go right, since I pretty much always choose to slash at the right Mantis Lord whenever they both come down. Well, whenever they both come down for this double slash. Got him. Got him. I was about to say, did I even take a hit during that? And then I remembered just jumping face first into a spinning blade. Whoops. My timing game's clearly not what it once was. Because before, I had to pogo. Before, I had to make it through Path of Pain. Now, I still have done those things before. You probably never... Well, I still have done those things before, just my skills have massively deteriorated. That was a bit dangerous striking that martyr there. No! Pretty sure the safest strategy for Marmu is to just stand still and time your slashes. At least that's the strategy I've always used, but I'm not currently doing that. Yeah, it's not going well. I think Nosk's next. Yeah. Nosk gives you good chances to heal if you use them right. Oh, I thought he was going to stop right around where I was and do that. Oh, he's on the ceiling. I just find it really interesting that you can attack Nosk while it's up there. Because, I mean, it makes sense. I just find it cool that you can. That was a bit of a reckless and dangerous heal, but turned out fine, luckily. Okay. Good thing he hopped away there. I was completely cornered. If he started charging, and my reaction was to slash first, and I just accidentally slashed the wall. If he had started charging, I would have slashed him and not been able to jump up in time. Yeah, I think if I hadn't just reactively went for that slash, though, I might have had time managed to jump up there barely before he started charging. Could you not, Nosk? I want a chance to heal. Thank you. Dang it, Nosk, I was about to use this, Shades. I think it's Shades. Dang it. Yeah, I think it's called Shadesel. And then he hit me. So now I want to use it. So now I want to save that soul for healing. It's probably from charging, right? He's on the ceiling. Yeah, he's on the ceiling. What the? He backed up! The bastard! Crap. He's on the ceiling. I have a chance to heal. He's on the ceiling. Yeah, not safe to kill that. I think he's on the ceiling. Yep. No, I should have enough time to survive this. Is it right? Nope. I had a chance to heal there and I didn't take it. I'll take it now, though. I've developed a strategy against them, and I'll use that strategy now. And that strategy is just wait down here for them to shoot those up. Broken vessel. I was at one point really, really good at this fight. At one point. Let's hope that skill hasn't diminished too much. I should have charged on the alert there. Whoops. Eel. Man, the balloons really don't appear that frequently on Broken Vessel, huh? Lost Kin, they appear a ton and really fast. I don't know if they take more hits as well or not, or if they take the same amount of hits before they're defeated. Okay, I got a bit greedy there going for that many hits when he was doing the headbanging. I typically don't go for any hits when he's doing the headbanging, but it worked out for me. That was more intended as looking down than a bow, but it could also be interpreted as a bow, I guess. Now for Paint Master Shield. I fought him with no bindings just recently, but I honestly didn't get a chance to relearn his moves much, aside from remembering that one. Because I kinda just powered through him. This is the chance to heal. What was I doing? heals. Just dodge. What am I doing? But I've learned. No, I should have jumped. I need to be more brazen. I'm getting like no hits because he's jumping back from all the times I try to go in for hits. Time for a long slog. I'm in a bad position. This went from being a really fast and good zero run to me completely messing it up, and now I'm on death's door. Yeah, I think after I beat all the Pantheons, I might try and do all Pantheons, all Bindings as a series, but I think I might also do a series of crowd control. Like, I don't get many viewers, but typically they don't stay around for long, so it might not end up being very different. But like crowd control, all Bindings, all Pantheons, or crowd control, no Bindings, all Pantheons, or like specifically Pantheon 5 or something like that, I think could be fun. Probably wouldn't change too much how it would be played, since I don't get many viewers, and even with the crowd control stuff turned to the lowest setting with free coins, people probably wouldn't get too much individual use, since I doubt anyone's going to spend money for crowd control on my stream. There's always a chance, and that would be nice, but doubt someone's going to use their crowd control tokens that they spent money on my stream. Free tokens, I can see them using, which I think you get from watching the stream or something. Or it could be given or something. I know there's a way to give out some free tokens or something like that, but only a limited amount of them before they have to use the tokens they paid for. But I think that could be a fun challenge. Whenever he's done, just retreat, because I mean, there's a chance he's like invulnerable during that state, and he doesn't take damage, and I'm unaware of it, but at the very least it shows him getting hit pretty much in that amount of times most times, because he doesn't move out of the way when he's done. Just remember it's off wobbles next and not the Mantis Lord, so maybe I should stay healed up a bit. Well, up a bit more than I was planning. The Mantis Lord is fair. Off wobbles, I think, is also fair. I just not good at fighting them. I admit when I'm bad, in most circumstances. What, I thought that was my third hit? No! I got hit there because I tried to use Abyssal Shriek because I thought I hit him 3 times since my last usage. Got him. I was almost hit there though at the very end. it up, so that was close. It was a bit risky at the time to use it. Maybe I should have just taken my time to defeat it so I could get out into Wobble's full health. Watcher Knights was the one I sucked at way more than I felt like I... Oh god! Like I should have been at before. I think now it's off Wobbles. Mainly because I haven't fought Watcher Knights as much as I have off Wobbles recently. And I got a lot of practice in the stream where I made one video of me just losing to Watcher Knights over and over and over. Unfortunately, I couldn't make it longer than 15 minutes, so I only basically had it with some cuts and clips without having much text or writing or explanation. And I had planned on making a Coliseum of Fools video, but I kind of just scrapped the idea because I had come back to the Coliseum of Fools way later after getting much stronger and just kind of demolished it when I had been struggling for a long time in that one stream. Like, I had gotten better and more skill, but I had also just gotten way more upgrades, which made me stronger, which made it easier as well. I'll deal here. It's a dangerous time, but I'll take a very unnecessary risk because I can't even make a joke that it's like drill seeking or something. It's just a very unnecessary risk to take that I decided to take. Whoops. After this one I'll heal. Always like to be topped up on health because again I panic heal a lot when I'm lower on health. Mantis lurks. You know, for a while I didn't even realize Sisters of Battle existed. I'm assuming you I'm pretty sure you Dreamnail Mantis Lords. But the first time I fought Sisters of Battle, I'm pretty sure, was in Pantheon 4. I realized I had completely forgotten they existed because I had heard of them before, and probably had seen them on a YouTube video or something before. But I was just like having a discussion with the chatter who came in. And they had mentioned when I had said Mantis Lords was one of my favorite, they mentioned Sisters of Battle being one of their favorite. And I realized that I had completely forgotten they existed, and I don't think I'd ever fought them before reaching Pantheon 4. Whoops, I was too far away. Only one hit, but play a bit safe. Whoops. Oh, I got doubled by that one. It's safe. Jump there. Yeah, I think sometimes that's higher and sometimes it's lower. So, unless it's just a positioning thing, I think sometimes you can't or have to be like much more precisely spaced to avoid it. Oh god, whoops. I just went for healing after seeing them not appear for a second, instead of waiting to see them appear on the walls. Whoops. But, I think, sometimes it's like much close. Bow back to Mantis Lords. I think it's sometimes much closer to you. So you either have to be like much more precisely spaced, or I think sometimes you literally can't dodge it by just standing directly in the middle. And and other times you can. If I use... oh god. I was thinking, like, if I use Abyssal Shriek from far enough away... whoops. Then Marmu should just be bouncing back into it instead of bouncing into me. Or being sent straight to me. To hit me. Whoops. Poor timing. And that's all Marmu really is, timing. Which, Pogo practice helps a lot for fighting Marmu, I'm pretty sure. I'm assuming that's what I was much more practiced in, for why I was always so good. Well, honestly, yeah, I was saying we were so good at Marmu. Rarely ever struggling against them. They seem like a decent threat to me now. I shouldn't be this close. Thought so. Whoops. I was getting a bit greedy there, I'll admit. You might not have enough time, okay. I wonder how long... maybe is it still bouncing or something? I wonder how long it will still hit you for after it hits the ground, or if as soon as it hits the ground, even though it's still like doing that bouncing animation after it hits the ground, if it won't hit you anymore. Okay, I could have actually healed here. I had started, then realized it was a very bad idea and stopped. Whoops. I dashed into that. Now he's on the ceiling. Oh yep, it can hit you for a while it's still on the ground. Thought he was going to do that. Although I could have just avoided it by head, right? Okay, that was a bit of luck there. I mean, it was the right spacing and I would have known that after he shot it, but not right there. I did not know if I was in the right spacing there. I just healed out of worry. Like that. Except that was a much safer time to heal. You know, I realized, I think the travel's slow enough, you might be able to just, like, dash across to the other side of the room. And heal while he's dropping. Even if it's after he's already done that. Ooh! He's almost got there. Got him. Luke Marm, and then I think after Luke Marm, Paint Master Shield. Got him. Oh no. How could I forget about Broken Vessel? My hair's currently in my face, and I'll brush that out of the way after this fight. If I lose, that's why, even though it's most certainly not. I got a bit greedy there, going for 5 slashes. Heal for safety. Got him. Going into Paint Master Shield in the best possible position. Let's see how this goes.
Dok Moran.
I should have moved closer. So I could have gotten that first hit. Heal me. Oh god, I forgot how far that flashes out. Whoops. It's called very poor timing. That's called even worse timing. Me. Started getting into the pattern of fighting him. I think he has a phase 2 though. And I don't remember what it is. So it's very dangerous because information is very much so power in this. I was focused on the purple, but I noticed him crouch into position out of the corner of my eye. Oh god, why'd I do that? Why'd I do that? That was a dangerous time to heal. It went off well, and then I messed up the after part. I'm far enough away, right? Yeah. Okay. I saw him out of the corner of my eye, but I wasn't fast enough to react. I started healing a bit late, but it should be fine. Oh, I just walked right into that. Got him. Now is there phase 2?
Bum.
No. Bow back to the master. I definitely could have done that a bit faster by using Shade Soul. Now time for Pantheon 3, no bindings. Plan to stream until I at least accomplish that. I'll go in with my current charm build, which is just generic sword slashing. I don't think I should. I think I should remove the long nail and stuff. This nail's too long for me. Wait, I have quick flash. What am I doing? A single opening can lead to solutions for me because I have quick flash. Yeah. You know, I just started thinking about the fact that you can do individual bindings, and I just thought for a second, like, what's the point? But I guess you, can just get practice with each of the separate bindings. Yeah, Reddit was actually a valuable source of information for me for facing the collector, because I learned my current strategy for facing the collector no bindings from Reddit. Well, from Reddit advice. I should have healed there, but it's fine. And that's to charge up Cyclone Slash whenever you have an opportunity to. And use it on the collector, basically. Because it will lock. Because Cyclone Slash, if you're tapping your last lock, which I completely forgotten about until receiving that advice on Reddit, I'm pretty sure. What was I saying? Right, Cyclone Slash lasts longer for tapping it, which I had completely forgotten about until I received that advice on Reddit, I'm pretty sure. And it will slash and knock away or defeat all of the collector's summons if you start charging it immediately, even with all bindings, so you don't have Nail Master's Glory. It'll keep them away and give you a very, very good opportunity to hit the collector. I'll do it here. And God Tamers, when I eventually come back here to do this all bindings, God Tamers can be so difficult. You know what? For the first match, I'll bow back to him. What was I doing? I saw that, I was perfectly safe, and then I just jumped into a dangerous position and jumped and dashed into a dangerous position out of panic, even though I was completely safe. God, what am I doing? You can tell I haven't fought Grim in ages. No excuse, though. if I end up losing with this much health and these many bonuses, even with me playing so carelessly, to anyone but Sly, losing is just a bad display on my part. Pretty sure he's invulnerable here to both spell and nail damage. Is Umu in this Pantheon? Yeah, Umu should be in this Pantheon. If I had slashed slightly sooner, I think I would have got him. You know, well actually I don't have nail. I was thinking, you know, I just realized I should use nail arts more, but actually I don't have nail master's glory on. So it won't provide me much benefit here. What am I doing? At this rate, I'm going to actually lose with all my bonuses. Well, lose basically the easy mode fight. I mean, I'm still fighting Grim. I'm still playing Hollow Knight. But I have maxed up max soul vessel. And I can put on any charm I want. Although I do have an exclusively nail build on. Although I've been incorporating spells more into my tactics and defeating stuff, I honestly initially pretty much never used spells. And that's kind of carried over whenever I have the ability to use charms. Got him. I was about to say, I can't remember the farthest I've ever made it with all bindings in Pantheon 3. I think the farthest I've ever made it is either it's either to Grey Prince Soat or Nail Master Sly. I forgot those explode. What the hell am I doing? That was bad. Poor performance on my part. I'll just charge him down and slash him. I have Quick Slash on. What's he going to do about it? Well, I have Quick Slash on and so much health. What is Hive Knight going to do about me just charging him down? Might as well charge up Soul against Outer Group. Man. Long Nihil and Mark Pride are really making me able to slash at much faster. Problem is, depending on how long... Actually, no, I'll probably be using charms for a while after. I was thinking, well, for the next Pantheons and stuff for a while after and everything. I was thinking the problem is, depending on how many attempts this takes, I'll probably get to beat Pantheon 3 with no binding. I'll probably get so used to using the long nail, Mark of Pride and everything, that I'll make that one. These for constantly misjudge my distance when playing all bindings. Got it. I was too far away. I wonder if Mark of Pride and Long Nail increase the range of nail arts or not. Like, you'd imagine they would. Oh, now it's still active? Whoops, I dashed the wrong way. Got him. I started up the next heal, but it got finished there. Nah, know what? I'll bow back to them. I'll wait till the third or fourth one to start slashing them right at the intro. I don't know if that makes it more difficult or not. I know it changes how he starts it. Well, I'm pretty sure it changes how he starts it. But it seems like he can do a different start. We did a different start both times. But I think he might immediately go into that. Or he immediately goes into a fast pace or something like that. I'm not quite certain. Well, I think he might just be like much faster with some of his moves and everything. Because I think he's more difficult if you slash him instead of letting him bow and start the fight that way. Whoops. I just tried to hope the invincibility would carry me through so I could heal back up to full. Almost a third slash. I shouldn't have went for that second time. You know what? I'm at least learning when more dangerous times so that I am able to technically safely heal. Okay, that's not one of them. Yeah, I had a YouTube short that I had just like transferred. This is just a random thing to go talk about. It was the wait what clip where the glitch had happened during my. I think that was during a Steel Soul run attempt, and I had encountered a glitch I'd never seen before. But I had uploaded it on YouTube by just transferring it from Twitch, but then I learned apparently YouTube deprioritizes things that have like the Twitch tag or something like that, or that are transferred from Twitch in the algorithm. So, although it's been like a month or two, or several weeks basically, since I uploaded that clip, I decided to delete it and re-upload it regularly instead of from the Twitch system. One quick way of doing it. Okay, there's a bit careless going for that third heal. Reckless, arrogant, careless, many words for it. Just like how I'm being insanely careless, basically. Okay, where the heck is he? So, get back in my sight so I can see what you're doing. Because you have many things where you can just pop up. Got him. Okay, split healing. Yep. Here's Umu. Oh crap. I was so focused on just like trying to spot the jellyfish when they appeared that I forgot the boss will actually attack me. Whoops. Oh wait, right. Just missed here. swimming after them. Might as well heal. Be on the cautious side. Man, with all these male upgrades, it really did not take much hits to defeat. Oh, Hornet, another one of my favorite fights. I get the feel. I'm getting the ominous feeling that I'm going to do very, very bad, like much worse than I really should do against them. But let's hope that feeling doesn't become a reality. Two heals. And I got off the shades. Nice. Yeah. I find it kind of, I don't know, not really funny, but just interesting the fact, well, a bit funny in a way, that my strategy of fighting Hornet in their second fight is just, well, I prioritize their spike balls over them, so I basically just start, whenever they throw out spike balls, I just ignore them, because otherwise the field will become very quickly littered with spike balls, or I'll jump into spike balls all the time. Hi, Sly. I don't actually remember your attack too well. Okay. And he really just ran up to me and charged that in my face. What am I doing? Okay, I went for the third heal and it paid off. I should have jumped in Pogo then. My plan was to bounce him up, but it clearly did not go well. I might be able to get 3 heals here. Oh, he's in second phase. Thing is, I actually don't know how to deal with Sly. Like, in the slightest. I just spam at him. I probably should learn how... I should probably, like... I think I need to, like, dodge out of that and then quickly go back in to slash at him. I'm, like, thinking about that because when I do this all bindings, I don't know if I've ever reached Sly before all bindings, but if I have... need to be able to, what's it called? Well, if I ever reach Sly all bindings, I don't know if I have before or not, but I need to be able to actually face his second phase, because his first phase, I learned how to deal with that. I wasn't doing very well against it, but I learned how to face it fast. Well, fine and fast. But his second phase, I'm pretty sure even when I beat him the first time, in all bindings, not all bindings and no bindings, I didn't actually know how to beat him, so I'm assuming I did the same thing and just wild slashes. Figure might as well do a Pantheon 4 attempt. I'll go with the same build I've been running. Oh, I can't go with the same build I've been running. I don't even have the charm notches to go with the same build I've been running. I I can't just slash everything with an insanely overpowered nail now. I have to actually be good when I'm playing carelessly? I get way more careless whenever I have charms and more health. I think this... I don't know, is this smaller than the actual Enraged Guardian's room? Man, I'd already be long dead in this run if it were all bindings. I've made it way past them in all bindings. I think I've made it past Mantis Lord in all bindings, but I don't know if I've made it any farther than that in all bindings in Pantheon 4. And the farthest I've ever made it in Pantheon 4 as a whole is to Pure Vessel, but I lost to them. Get away! Don't try and bully me in the corner! Okay, I should play a bit more cautious, I think. Even with a lot of health. Against dream bosses, easily be diminished. Ooh, I almost ran into where he was falling stunned. I tried to run out in time, but I didn't. No, no, no! What the... You're lucky you don't take damage when you collide with me, man. Which is very unfair for me. What the fuck? Who would do that? Why would you jump like that? I mean, clearly it worked. But why would you do that? I guess you can't really expect... Well, I mean, you can definitely anticipate that and expect that. It's just like, if your opponent doesn't expect you to do the move, it becomes a good... Well, that makes it a good move. And I was not... Whoops. I was not expecting that in the slightest. I don't think anyone's watching right now, but I kind of wish they were, because snow ice just makes me feel uncomfortable and uneasy facing them. I mean, mainly because no one's more about them and thinking about it. Interesting the random YouTube holes you can just fall into. Like, my YouTube recommended is like very gaming and anime and manga oriented and focused. But just randomly earlier today, I just started watching a video about flesh-eating flies. Or no, like flies that hatch their young and lay their eggs inside open wounds of creatures, whether it's a small cut or a really large wound. I'm not doing well in this Trader Lord fight. I need to remember how to face Trader Lord. Well, that was not the correct dodge option, but it works. That was also not the correct dodge option by me, but it worked. Well, I guess if it works, it is a correct dodge option. It's just like not the easier one. Unless you're just getting practice for like specific moves, choose the harder dodge option. near the traitor's child. Oh no, I think I might have... Yeah. I now have a VODs channel though. I don't anticipate it getting much views unless my main channel starts getting views though. Well, it starts getting actually somewhat popular though, I should say. Because my main channel does get views. It doesn't take too much to get at least a few views. It's getting a lot of views or getting people who actually care enough about your content to return. That's a bit difficult, I feel like. I haven't stunned him once! Whoops. I thought white defender also got stunned. Whoa. He has another move here that I don't remember how he activates it. Whoops. Oh, that's how he activates it. I really thought I would make it over that. Probably could have gone for a third heal there, but go for the attack instead. That was pure luck that I didn't get hit there. Whoops. He's hopping in too. I think it might have missed me even if I had continued going through the way I was, but that's not guaranteed. Got him. Halfway through the Pantheon. Oh wow, right into the fight, huh? It is just failed champion, but I have lost against him before, so it could happen again if I'm not careful. Okay, it's lucky he was stunned there because I don't think I would have had enough time, even with Quick Slash, to dodge out of there. Dang, I should have moved that. I tried to slash a stone behind a falling rock behind my head, instead of just stepping back to hit it. Just decided to test this to see if it worked, and it's working great. Oh crap, I looked away from the screen for a second. I think this guy has 2 phases. In his second one he summons a second shield, I think, but I don't know if he summons these blades faster or not. Yeah, these are stronger than Zeros in the way that they'll change the direction to target. Well, I feel like at least because they change their direction to target you as you're moving while they're preparing to shoot. But then again, Zeros also fires off immediately at the same angle, so it's not much difference in practicality. In fact, they might actually be made easier because of that technically, because they give you a warning of where they're going to be. Warning that they're there, I should say. Surprisingly enough, the only safe time to heal is when he's doing that. He's doing a special move. Whoops.
They are mine.
I think this is far enough distance to be safe. Yep. Just hit my head multiple times because I was focusing on the blades while going up. Oh god, no. I have a chance to heal here. Yep. That's not what I meant to use, but I think it hit both of them, so it's fine. Long nail, I feel like, really helps in this because I don't have to get too close to them. Might as well heal up here for more max soul overall. Because I was just kind of assuming they were, but I don't know if Watch Knights is actually the last fight in this Pantheon. I mean, not last fight, but when I said last fight, I meant last boss before pure vessel. Dang it. I will admit, Soul Tyrant really ups the Soul Master's game. Oh, and so that I am only getting a second slash in on him when he's doing the charge because I have Long Nail and Mark of Pride on. He was going for 2 there. I shouldn't have. I at least got off the heal, so it ended up being a net 0 amount lost, but I did still use up soul for that. And not very good being the habits of healing with bad timing. Well, dangerous timing. I decided to just go for it, and I missed. done. Now onto what should be the easier phase. Actually, it depends on how fast the orbs move here. Because I have no recollection. Okay, they move pretty fast, so I guess it is a more difficult phase. Whoops. Whoops. What, I got hit by that? That's not very good. Oh no. Show reverence, O meager one, show fear. Thou approacheth the great and terrible God. Though its worldly body be bound and defiled, the glory of its pure form endures. Ruler of this Pantheon, its endless power shall attune us to the one greater still, God of gods. Meager one, dost thou imagine thyself the equal of this God? Dost thou imagine thyself made in its image? Thou assume a similar shape, and the deep echo within thee seems familiar. Ah, what thoughts are these? Thou sow blasphemies in our mind, wretch. Begone, we pray that the God of nothingness silence thee forever. Thou art no God. Begone, pretender, be silent. O bound one, thy silence nearly deafens us. Foolishly we feared thee, yet only by thine providence shall we find the one we seek, the God sleeping within. Hey, brother. Now, how the hell am I meant to fight them? I suck at even fighting. The easier one. I forgot. Oh, right, the Hollow Knight. How'd I forget that? Whoops. Dang. You know what? It's been an hour and a half stream. I think I'll call it there for today. Man, my voice sounds really high-pitched right now. At least compared to normal. I don't know if anyone watched my stream at all today, but if anyone did, thank you. If anyone's watching the VOD after the fact, thanks as well. And I hope you enjoyed, and we'll tune into my next stream. Even if you didn't, even if you don't tune into my next stream, hope anyone who checked in enjoyed. And thank anyone who watched for watching. Although I don't think anyone watched today. Unfortunate, but what can you do with my inconsistent streaming schedule? I'm just going to speak for a tiny bit longer to drag the VOD out to 1 hour and 30 minutes. I do plan on streaming Smash Bros. Content soon, so I should probably get a capture card soon to do that. Well, now that it's reaching 1 hour 30 minutes, thanks again to anyone who might have watched for watching, and hope anyone who's watching this or the VOD tunes in for my next